On this episode of Worthy of Me, we'll be talking about Natsuki's life in prison. Natsuki's life in prison is not the life that she was looking for when she went looking for a job. You know how they say not everyone likes their job, but they stay at it because of the money? In this case, you might want to reconsider a job offer if the salary seems too good to be true, because sometimes you can't put in a 2 weeks notice. Is Natsuki's life in prison worthy of me? First off, Natsuki is a lovely lady. She's drawn amazingly well, in clothes and out of them. She is by far the most well-drawn character in this entire game, and it's slightly annoying. I get it, she's the focal point. She's the one we're going to see naked time and time again, but come on. Put some work into the other characters too. Especially since this is a story-based visual novel game. Secondly, Natsuki is in a shitty situation from the get-go. She's got a sick brother, their parents are dead, supposedly falling victim from the same illness he has. She doesn't have a job, and she's running out of money for her brother's medicine. And therefore, she has to go out and find a job, which lands her into an even more shitty situation, implying the game's name, Natsuki's life in prison. She's not actually in prison, but she is, because the job she technically applied for is prostitution without her realizing it. So now she's stuck. And this is where it becomes a yes or a no for people. Obviously, if it's a trigger, you're not going to like this game at all, because non-consensual sex is almost all these sex scenes are. The men don't take no for an answer, because that won't satisfy the clients, and so they give Natsuki pills to make her more willing. There's several endings to this game. At least 2 of them are bad that I know of. Apparently, resistance is futile, which means at least one has to have something of a happy ending. If you don't mind the concept of rape and you want a hentai game that has a storyline to it, no matter how tragic, then you might try this game, if you're interested in the sex scenes and the graphics. But if you're on the opposite spectrum, this is a no-go. Even so, if you don't care for a storyline and just want to get your rocks off, and you can choose one of the scenes from the main menu and start from there to get down and dirty. You'll need to get through some dialogue, but you'll be at that part you want to see the most of. When was Natsuki's life in prison released? November 19th, 2021, via one of the publishers, Play Meow Games. Did you stream this on YouTube? I streamed a short amount of the game on my YouTube channel. I stopped when things started to get heated, so everyone knew that the game doesn't dawdle for too terribly long, and there is a storyline to it. Feel free to watch around the 30 minutes of gameplay that there is. I'll play the game longer, but only for patrons on my Patreon channel, and only if they happen to request it, as nothing more of the game will be uploaded to YouTube for the mass public. Oh boy. Thank you for watching this episode of Worthy of Me. If you found it worthy, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love you to have you as part of our community. And I'll see you all on the next episode.